Right, so I made this pistol a while ago, and I like it. Feels good in the hand, points well. Good gun. But I want another, slightly different one, and I want to use a different material because this ABS sheet I used, well, I'm running out of it, and I'm currently locked down. I can't get more. So yeah, I'm going to design something slightly different, that's similar to this, and go from there. Right, so you probably couldn't see that very well, but there's my design. I've gone for a slightly less tapered muzzle, and there will be more ornamentation. I should also mention that I am going to be making this out of foam. Should probably mention this drawing was done at half scale, which will make the total length about 25 centimeters, which is definitely substantial, but should be absolutely perfect for this style. I will take measurements off of my drawing, transfer them to this piece of 3mm EVA foam, and cut it out. Right, so I've got the basic shape of the front half. Top half, I'm not quite sure what to call it, but I've cut out this shape. Next I will add the ejection port, the serrations on the slide, and start doing some of the detailing that will be carved into this part. Right, I have scored the material, and the cool thing about foam is if you hit it with a heat gun, these score lines will expand and should create beautiful 3D effect. Let's do that right now. And there you can see how the score marks have expanded. Okay, I've marked the fold lines on the back of the material, so now I can use some heat and bend it into the shape that I want. Okay, so I just crisped up my bends off camera, and here's the art. Next, I will make plates to go on the bottom, as well as some ribbing to go on the inside to support it. Right, well, our pieces have been cut. Glue gun time. Right, so I have finished that, and yes, there are some gaps, but we'll fill those in later. Hiding the crimes, it's called. I've also fabricated the ejection port barrel thingy. Next, I'm going to quickly score some lines for the extractor. Oops. Here we go. So the next thing that I have to do is to make the handle portion. But as these will be different colors, I'm going to paint this first and then make the handle portion. So the thing is, I'm locked down. I don't have access to basically anything that I don't currently have in my workshop. So I will be brush painting this prop. It's not ideal, but it has to be done. Right, and then to dry it, I will just hit it with a little bit of heat gun. I should probably mention that I am going for a dark blue and gold paint job. This will most likely require several layers of paint. That's okay, because time is the one thing that I do have in this lockdown. That is starting to look pretty impressive. I might mix some black into the blue. Right, I have finished that coat of paint. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this to dry and then maybe give it another coat of blue just to give it more richness of color. Okay, so I have completed the top front bit of our prop. I added backplate, some detail bits, as you can see there, and in the time lapse, of course, you saw me paint the gold trim around the edges. So next I am going to copy the handle off of this pistol. I'll trace it onto this piece of wood and cut it out with my jigsaw. I used my jigsaw to cut out the shape of the handle out of this piece of plank. I then used a rasp to round over the edges and a piece of sanding belt to clean it up. Always make sure to clean up after you've finished working. I cut the handle scales out of a piece of ABS sheet using a pair of tin snips. After sanding them to shape, I glued them to the handle and painted the handle. I then glued the handle to the gun, fabricated the trigger guard, and some small greeblies, as well as a magazine butt plate out of foam and plastic, which I then painted gold to match. Right, the fabrication work is complete, and it is now time to go for the clear coat, which will protect the colours with a better texture. Just make it look better. Okay, so there you have it. Completed, futuristic, ornamented, rather pretty pistol build. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time.